Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He has found a way through. And the finish! It's there! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's played through for him. He could be in here. He's free, he has got space. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Henderson. Haaland does really well to win the ball there. Chance here to counter. Iwobi is onto this. Iwobi! That's another chance! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, that's a key interception. That has not gone well. It's a searching pass. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Gakpo. Rice. Saliba. Distributed tidily. And Alexander-Arnold. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Rice. That's been cut out, well played. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's played it back. Forwards and with intent.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's lofted through here. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance! Yes, it's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Oh, terrible pass. And he's lost his man here. Haaland. Great chance! He's got a goal! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. James, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Wirtz. Gordon in acres of space out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Haaland. Turns back here, probably the best option. It's a really well-measured ball.
2 added minutes
It's a
has
good
been
foot in
indicated.
there. It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk. Jordan Henderson. Caicedo. And it's James. That's a sharp pass. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Gakpo.
Whistle goes,
Number 6,
and we start the second half.
Caicedo. Coming on the field, number 11.
Guardiola spots it and
Number 8,
intercepts.
Szoboszlai.
Van de Ven. Van Dijk. Now James. Mohamed Salah. And it's Iwobi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rice. Iwobi. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Akanji knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gordon. That's Wirtz. Can he get it through? Guardiola has it in a wide position. Alexander-Arnold couldn't squeeze it through. Guardiola. And that's been won straight back. Searching pass he's played there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Henderson. James is wide and looking to get onto this. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Now it's Isak. Can he finish? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he cuts out the supply. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Gordon!
Oh, that's fabulous. Akanji, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Isak really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The muscular approach does pay off here. And he plays one through. Can he finish? Off the post! McAllister. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Haaland. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Soboslai makes the interception. McAllister. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Haaland. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, no joy this time. He can get that clear.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Isak. Number 13, Henderson. Coming on the field, number 22, Ekitike. Number 3, Endo.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its
Hello,
own
everybody,
special
and
script.
welcome to today's
Moments
match.
like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
And it's lofted through here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Haaland! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Tries to play it through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Robertson gets across to intercept that. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Torres. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Rice. That's a throw. Kivior. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Adams does well to get it back. Van Dijk. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that. Can he finish? And he's found the net! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's found a way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Driving on and making good progress. And for a moment, time stood still. Saka. He's got away. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. Now that's a fine challenge. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. He is through here. Produces an... Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. He's on it, can he get away? This looks promising. Rice. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Quality ball. Rice. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Real chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Haaland.
There will be one
Nice
minute
physical
added
challenge.
time.
De Bruyne concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, that pass isn't the best. In comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Iwobi. Oh, super find. And he's away. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. And this could turn out to be one big kick of the ball. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Van der Sar will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Alexander-Arnold. That's very neat. And he's being shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Defending was strong and firm.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. 60 minutes played. And here's Saka. And here's Haaland. Saka. Decent chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole chance, surely! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Erling Haaland. Number
Havertz
7,
can get it clear.
Bruno Fernandes.
Fernando
Number
Torres.
22.
And now they can spring out of
Coming on the
defence.
field, Number 20. João Pedro.
Now there's a fine ball.
Number 52.
And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now, can they get him away? And this is Torres. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now that looks a decent ball. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, well played.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Great defending, strong and determined.
Substitution on the field. Number 41. Price.
And it's Trippier.
Coming on to replace
Foden.
him is
Foot in.
number 6.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ugarte. João Pedro. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Palmer. He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So a chance here, what can they make of it? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field is number 9, Eze.
Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Alexander-Arnold carries the ball down the right.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
And the shot! There it is! to launch his new life, his new chapter. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Torres.
Four added minutes
Four
has been
added
indicated.
minutes on the board. Foden. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ugarte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather and then extra time.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 10, Adams.
Into extra time we
To
go.
replace him is number 3,
Akanji.
Ruben Diaz. Substitution
SA.
taking place.
Bob. Joao Pedro. Has a look and plays it forward. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He has found the way through. Now it's Foden. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rice. Well timed, excellent interception. Foden. Now it's Palmer. Trippier. He tries a shot! Bob. Joao Pedro. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Foden. He's picked his way and he shoots! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Ugarte. Rice. Trippier. And it's Van Dijk. And Robertson. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Havertz. Tries to pass it through. Torres in acres of space out. Oh, shooting chance! There's the whistle, and the first period of extra time ends on a dramatic note. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Eze. And he's intervened well there. Nice looking ball. Kivior. Foden. Now it's Bob. The less said about that pass, the better. Played back in. Torres looking to run onto it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerve.
And the finish! Kivior picks it up from the goal kick. That's a good ball. Shoots! Yes, he's got it! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Trippier. Lovely feet. Cross needs to be good. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
To the staff room immediately.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a player that's very much moulded in the role of the traditional Spanish number 5 is Rodri. He certainly has the sort of physique that would allow him to do the job. He has both the muscle and the brains to provide the creative and defensive support whenever necessary.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. That's been cut out, well played. Bruno Fernandes. No, it's come to nothing. And it's gone back to the keeper. Oh, that is us, and a chance! It's in! An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
After 8 minutes is number 6.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that is a nice touch. Played back in, and he welcomes, and he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And it's Ugarte. And that's a dangerous ball. Haaland! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vicario gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. Romero getting this one clear. Tottenham trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Alexander gets his head on it! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Just chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Haaland in acres of space out wide, and he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedro Porro producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Haaland. Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every...
He's there to hit it! Oh, brilliant save. So their fourth corner of the game. Tottenham has the... Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save. They're up to 5 corners now. And that should get the job done. Tottenham are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And now the breakaway. Sarr. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. That's the keeper's ball. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Somewhat off target. And here's Haaland. Picked out, chance for a shot! He has done it! It is no contest, it is a landslide. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
It's become a case of men against boys. Romero. Out to the left it goes. Simon's cross, and the shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Madison. Now Romero. Madison. Sarr. And the shot! Getting the flags up. Sarr. And it's Madison.
There will be 3 minutes.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Ugarte. He's in plenty of space here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Xavi Simons. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madison! And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Rodri.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he get on the end of this? Romero. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Eze. He's found the way through. Oh, well played. Well, they could break here. And here's Haaland. Eze. Romero makes the interception. João Palhinha. Ugarte. Now it's Eze. João Palhinha. Sarr. Now it's Johnson. And it's Porro. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Passing is crisp and sharp. Romero does well to get it back. Solanke. And he's had it nicked away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Haaland. And it's made its way to him. Kivior. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, the big chance! Xavi Simons. Simons. Drilled in low. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Udogi. And here's Xavi Simons. Threads one in. Haaland looking to run onto it. Haaland is in a really good position out wide. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Good ball, good take. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And he is just ripping it up.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
He's having a shot! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedro Porro. Sarr. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Sarr. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Sarr. Romero. João Palhinha. Half an hour gone in the second half. Xavi Simons has got himself a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Rice. Now it's João Pedro. He's beaten the last man. Iwobi. And this is Iwobi. Oh, shooting chance! He scores! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries a shot! And he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Kulusevski will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. He has found the way through. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the pass is intercepted. Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Now it's João Pedro.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. This looks promising. Shoots! He scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
To kindly stay seated during